All praises to the Most High. Hi, beautiful people. Today we're going to talk about the spirit of love, and we're going to talk about the personalities. Alright? Because as you see, there's a spirit of pride, a spirit of hate, and they were from the beginning, from eons. There were also good spirits. You remember the Most High divided the light from the darkness, and he said it was good. That's what he made, good and evil. You understand? So there's good spirits and there's bad spirits, but they were the personalities. The personalities are still alive, still going. Those are the spirits that they have, like the spirit Experience, Wisdom, Mr. Love, Peace, Love. Every personality, there's names to them. The Most High made the personalities, and they've been living for eons upon eons. All right, so and these are the bad ones that live in the kingdom of darkness, and the good ones live in spiritual Zion. What the devil has been trying to find Zion, that's in the firm. You know what? He's been trying to find Zion. There's spiritual Zion, Emmanuel's land, for a very long time, but you can't find it. The Most High hid it from him, and he hates the personalities. The enemy, the devil, hates the personalities, and the Most High told me, like, from forever, he's been trying to look for spiritual Zion, where the personalities live, where you hear like beauty, handsome, and if you read more books about spiritual things, you would know what I'm talking about. So he's gonna talk about love. So you're gonna hear him, and then I'm gonna go into some books. That's why there's nothing exists in my kingdom. No. Mine is pride, hatred, unforgiveness. Unforgiveness. This one, you know why God loves you so much? She forgave you in the stepmother, even though she knows that's the strength. Alright, that's all I want you to hear. So you understand, he said love doesn't exist in his kingdom. The spirit of love doesn't exist in his kingdom. So this book, we'll go right here. It's called what? The Spirit of Love. First, the part, alright? So I'll go into it a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna go. You say there is nothing in all my writings that has more affected you than the Spirit of Love that breathes in them, and that you will for nothing so much as to have a living sensibility of the power, life, and religion of love. But you have these two objections often rising in your mind. First, that the doctrine of pure and universal love may be too refined and imaginary because of you find that, however you like it, yet you cannot attain to it or overcome all that in your nature which is contrary to it, because God is love. Now we're going to get into it a little bit. Now, the Spirit of Love has the original God as considered in himself, in his holy being before anything is brought forth by him or out of him, is only an eternal will to all goodness. This is the one eternal immutable God, that from eternity to eternity changes not, that can be neither more nor less nor anything else but an eternal will to all the goodness that is in himself, can come from him. The creation of ever so many worlds or systems of creatures adds nothing to nor takes anything from the immutable God. He always was and always will be the same immutable will to all goodness, so that as certainly as he is the creator, so certainly he is the blesser of every created thing, and can give nothing but blessings, goodness, and happiness from himself, because he has in himself nothing else to give. It is much more possible for the sun to give forth darkness than for God to do so, or give forth anything but blessings and goodness. Now this is the ground and original of the Spirit of Love in the creature. It is and must be a will to all goodness, and you have not the Spirit of Love till you have this will to all of goodness at all times and on all occasions. You may indeed do many works of love, and delight in them, especially at such times as they are inconvenient to you, or contrary to your state, or temper, or occurrence in life. But the spirit of love is not in you till it is the spirit of your life, till you live freely, willingly, and ununiversally according to it. For every spirit acts with freedom and universality according to what it is. It needs no command to live its own life or be what it is, no more than you need bid be wrathful. And therefore, when love is the spirit of your life, it will have the freedom and universality of a spirit. It will always live and work in love. But because the spirit of love can only love, wherever it is, or goes, or whatever is done to it, as the sparks know no motion, but that of flying upwards, whether it be in darkness of the night, or in the light of the day, so the spirit of love is always in the same course. It knows no difference of time, place, or persons, but whether it gives or forgives, bears or forbears, it is equally doing its own delightful work, equally blessed from itself. For the spirit of love, wherever it is in its own blessing and happiness. Now, I gave you guys books to read at one time, right? So this is Mr. Keep Truth. Our gracious Lord has said, without me you can do nothing. We are slow in learning this needful lesson, hence we have line upon line and precept upon precept in the sacred book, and the whole course of discipline and trial appointed for us is designed to beat down self-dependence and engage our hearts to Emmanuel. The tedious calm, not less than the furious tempest, evinces our own impotence, that we may honor and magnify the mighty power of God. Mr. Trustworthy, away with our vain presumptions, hopes, and we shall get rid of our misgivings. So this is Mr. Trustworthy talking now. Now this is Mr. Seek Truth. So everybody, there's other realms that are that praise the Most High that you guys don't know about, and I pray that you start to fast more and pour out your heart to the Lord and spend more time with Him. And seek and you shall find, knock and the door shall be open, and all blessings and praise to the Most High. And this book is called A Voyage to Emmanuel's Land and the Ship Hopewell. I told you guys some other books, but they've been taking down some books from when I showed you the other video of some books to look up, and they took them down. But there are many books. There's the Spirit of Truth, Spirit of Love. If you read many books, Mr. Experience, these are all spirits. Mr. Prove All, the Spirit of Keep Truth. And I hope this helps you. And the enemy, he got his bad ones. And we'll read a little bit about him, the adversary. Now the serpent was no more subtle than any beast of the field. And he said unto the woman, but the scriptures now nowhere regards the serpent as the prime cause or originator of the evil, but only as the instrument, as it is said in the book of wisdom. So you see wisdom has a book. There's many books. Yep. And I just want to get you there. And how our people were pretty mean when the Lord was on earth. When they said that he cast out devils by Beelzebub, the prince of devils. Well, then again, there's books you can read. Here's one. And King James, he made a book called Demonology. Wow, very informative. He did not write the Bible. He had the Bible translated, but he did write a book, and it's called Demonology. Where's my library? So I have it in my library. Yeah, this is King James's. This one, no, this one's not King James's. It's another one, but it's somewhere around here. I have a lot of books, so this is a really good book. The Israelites will know how they rejected Christ and how mean they were to their Savior when he came and how he was rejected by his own people. This is the history of it. So this is good. This is a book you should read. I think every person, every nation, every tongue, every kindred read this book and understand.